Hello and welcome back to the Nexus Gaming Series. I am the Crushinator, and tonight we have the Heroic Division playoffs. We've got I Just Enjoy Breadman taking on Archon here in our first round. We've got 10 players in the lobby. We've got teams starting to say that they're kind of ready. We're going to be getting into map number 1 here, which is Infernal Shrines. Map bans are Battlefield of Eternity and Braxis Holdout from I Just Enjoy Breadman. Archon removing Dragonshire and Sky Temple. And we're right into our draft. They want to play. They want to fight. We're here to do it on Infernal Shrines. Aragon, how you doing in the chat? Richard Gear is here as well. We got predictions. We got a 2-0 prediction. We've got 3 30-minute games prediction. Those are always fun to edit around. As we see Stukov and Medivh, the opening bands here. Oh, let's get this prediction going, eh? If they're going to be drafting real fast, let's get this prediction going right quick. You got 5 minutes, 5 whole minutes to lock in your banana bets. As we see Uther removed. I Just Enjoy Breadman. Super don't want to see the double healer front line. As we see Junkrat removed, as is tradition. Just Enjoy Breadman going to lock in the Brightwing first pick. Hayes bringing the global. Always in vogue here. We'll see what Archon has in response. We got a Dahaka open. The new Barack's open. Sylvanas is open. All sorts of powerful stuff. We'll see what Archon wants to lean into for our first picks. It's Dahaka and new Barack. Nothing too crazy to start things out with. Fatal Rampage going with Dahaka. Virtuoso on the Anubarak. Vala going to be the choice here for Venser. That would tend to indicate a solo backline. Though you can run Vala in another DPS. It's just Vala tends to require a lot of healing is all. Mundane Zebra going to go for the Hogger to try to match this Dahaka. How you doing, Propez? Welcome to the stream. Cheers to you. Oh, delicious. Archon looking at the ban phase. Probably a tank ban. We're going to see Diablo removed here. Or if Archon's setting up for a Mephisto. I like Mephisto into Vala, though Brightwing just turning off the damage is a little annoying. We'll see what I Just Enjoy Breadman wants to take out. We've got Dahaka, we've got a Nubarak. Choking down on the healers could be a thing here. They've already got their Brightwing, 2 healers already banned. Maybe removing an Anduin? No, they're going to take out that Mephisto. I was wondering if Archon was considering the Mephisto with this setup, but I Just Enjoy Breadman would not like to see that, so they're going to go ahead and ban it out. Danny in the chat as well. Welcome, welcome. Got 7K already on I Just Enjoy Breadman. Who is going to take the ratio bet? Who's going to do it? Archon coming in with the next 2 picks. We've got the Deckard, we've got the Sylvanas. Little Bex with the heals, Midnight Haze with the damage. Everything looking super standard here. I Just Enjoy Breadman. I'm interested to see what we're going to get for a tank here. Or if it will indeed be that double bruiser. I think Sonya Blaze would be cool here. Honestly. Just go triple bruiser with a Vala. Well, they're gonna go with the double backline. Cassia is pretty self what am I trying to say? Cassia can take care of themselves. A lot of health, a lot of regeneration, pretty sturdy. So Brightwing won't have 2 delicate heroes to take care of. Johanna pretty sturdy as well here, going to be providing the blinds for Cassia. JTR on the last pick here. What's it going to be? Falstad could be cool. God, can I call these drafts? Boom! JTR on the Falstad for Archon. Man, I've been doing this a long time. Looks like everyone's sticking with their picks here as we load on in. Let's head on back to the main screen. No one's betting on Archon? Jeez. I just enjoy bread, man. You guys betting. You got a chance to just straight lose all your points. There we go. Now the bets are rolling. There we go. You got to take the ratio. That's how it goes. You got to take the ratio opportunity. So we load on in. Infernal Shrines, map number 1. We're just waiting on some loading bars, and then we will jump into it here. Who's got the potato? Who is it? Is it me? Is it me? It might be me. Let's see. Oh, I got hype on that Falstad pick. That was sick. So good. So good. Let's get into it. Alrighty. Game number 1. On the left in the blue, we have I Just Enjoy Breadman. NyQuil is on the Johanna, Canny playing Cassia, Venser on the Vala. You've got Mundane Zebra on the Hogger, and Hayes playing the Brightwing. On the right in the red, we have Archon. Virtuoso on the Anubarak, Midnight Haze playing Sylvanas, Fatal Rampage is on Dahaka, Little Bex on the Deckard, and JTR is playing the Falstad. Here we go. Game number 1 is underway. Cassia going to be stacking up the Q quest, Lightning's Fury here. Vala going with auto attack. Usually something you see with like a double healer. But Venser is thinking they're going to get a lot of autos in. Going to be stacking up that quest, trying to threaten the Anubarak here. Threaten the Dahaka. Stacking up pretty nicely to start here, as Virtuoso going to go on in there looking for the Impaled combo, but Johanna has the Iron Skin to get on out of there. Right now, Brightwing actually holding the top side with Hogger here. JTR going to cut off that rotation for now. Polymorph comes on out. Falstad actually taken down to half. It's, you know, it's weird. You don't... those Hogger auto attacks are kind of sneaky damage. You feel like he's not supposed to do that much damage with autos, but he really does. Big heavy autos coming from the node. Camp going to be started up here by Venser on the left-hand side. Cassia could be in a spot of trouble here. Canny has that armor peeled away for a moment. Brightwing going to come on in with the heals. Looks like camp going to be going over to I Just Enjoy Breadman. Bottom camp is going to be the focus here for Archon. Getting it started a little bit late, though. NyQuil is going to check and come on in here. We'll see if I Just Enjoy Breadman can muscle their way in. It's going to be 3-on-3 for now. Falstad is on the way, but Cassia's still in the mid. Virtuoso going to engage onto the back line. Double stun onto Johanna. Camp is still up and firing, and there's still quite a bit of health left on it as well, as Cassia comes to join the fray. Right now, Hogger's still in the top lane. Dahaka decided to come on down. And Archon will claim that bottom camp. Checking on the experience here, we see even so far, but this this top lane experience will have to be got. Dahaka is on the way to grab that. Well, I Just Enjoy Breadman cleans up that camp, no problem. You see Archon getting that Shaman worked on. Deckard, Sylvanas, not the quickest clear in the world, but if they get it started early enough, they can get that timing just right. Hogger taking a north-south here with the Loot Horde. I have seen sort of a 45 degree in between like these two spots for Hogger. I'm not sure how effective it is, but it is a way to just go infinite. We've seen it once though. Not a lot of Hoggers go to pull that off. Camp picked up by I Just Enjoy Breadman. We're going to see a little bit of a delay, then a capture from Archon, as they're actually going to work on this right side camp for now. NyQuil coming across is going to see that's the play. And Hogger looking to set up the spin, and there it is. Going around the clock here is Fatal Rampage going to warp on in. Dahaka already taken down to half there. Going to pop that Essence. Now we're going to brawl on this point. Anubarak going straight into the back. Polymorph comes out after the Impale. Virtuoso in a little bit of trouble here. NyQuil with the big slow, and that is a Nubarak going down. That is Subdue on level 4. So when Johanna hits 2 or more with that punish, that's an 80% slow. That means I Just Enjoy Breadman going to get first blood in this game. Hogger going to spin off the point here, but this objective, this first Frozen Punisher of the game, going over to the blue team. Easy peasy. And we'll see how much damage they can do here in the bottom lane. Nubarak is back on the battlefield, ready to try to bait this over. We're going to see an Impale into a Burrow Charge to avoid the stun. That's how you do it when you're a Nubarak. Nicely played. The clear from Sylvanas isn't crazy right now. We're going to see Falstad come on down here to help this out. We're going to see a Punisher jump as Venser gets a quick multi-shot. Did go for that Arsenal on level 4, so the extended range on that W is still a thing here for Vala. Checking on the top lane here, Fatal Rampage getting some work done versus Mundane Zebra here. So we see I Just Enjoy Breadman going to their left side camp. Grabbing that. Bottom side camp up in just a couple seconds here. We'll see if there's going to be some posturing over this one once again. Deckard is on the way here. Canny steps forward, doesn't get the scout. I think Virtuoso is undetected for now. There we go. Nubarak is going to move away. Falstad coming on down here. Both teams want this camp. Augur going to push the mid just a little bit here for I Just Enjoy Breadman. Dahaka remaining in the top lane. So now blue team is going to go ahead and start up this camp clear. Falstad moving to the mid, trying to catch some of that experience. Both teams pretty well even on the path to level 10 thus far, as Virtuoso in a little bit of trouble is going to go engage onto Venser. Great Drag is going to be cleansed away. Vala able to vault over to safety. And they're fully trying to contest this point. NyQuil moves forward, actually moves off the point there. So Archon grabs the camp. Nice drag from Fatal Rampage. Will there be a follow-up double stun from Nubarak? Is Canny going to get caught? No! Cassia escapes. Midnight Haze escapes. Quick drag going to land onto Hogger. Mundane Zebra will go down. Hogger falls victim in the latter stages of that engage. Pre-10 fight there. Results in Archon's first kill of the game. Level 10s are in. So we see the top lane pushing in a little bit. Falstad and Dahaka on the way. For Archon, we've got the Mighty Gust, Isolation, Stay a While and Listen, Wailing Arrow, and Cocoon. I Just Enjoy Breadman picking up the Blessed Shield, Ball Lightning, Rain of Vengeance, Blink Heal, and Hortipult. Is JTR actually going to get stunned in the middle of that barrel roll? That could be big trouble. Mundane Zebra gets on the other side, gets the bop, and gets the kill. Nice pickup there. This Fatal Rampage could be in trouble as well. Double Rain of Vengeance is going to force Fatal Rampage to pop that Essence. Right now, Canny sitting on 23 stacks of that level 1 Q quest, 24. Vala on 77 stacks on the level 1. Falstad Q quest. Oh wow, Dahaka is caught and annihilated there. One thing to note, Subdue for Johanna was completed. So now that's an 80% slow on the punish all the time. JTR scouting the entire enemy team backing as Archon just kind of chewing down the bottom lane here. Taking the bottom fort, pushing all the way through. I didn't notice. Really nicely done there by Archon, getting a ton of power, forcing the backs out. Cassia's now in the bottom lane. We've got the 2 globals from Archon up in the top lane dealing with this objective. See how much more they can get. Virtuoso and Little Bex are being zoned a little bit there by NyQuil. 13s are close for both teams. Here comes Canny. Very even on the minions, though. Fatal Rampage continues to grab a couple of last hits, but I Just Enjoy Breadman has secured the point. Blessed Shield goes in. Nyquil going to gather up the 2. Big gust into the corner there from JTR, followed up by the Silence Arrow. Deckard catches 3 in the Stay a While and Listen, and Brightwing is going to go down here. Cassia in the cocoon. Canny able to get away. Big drag once again onto Johanna, and that's a second kill coming on through for Archon. Nubrak is not done. Double stun going to Cassia. Canny moves in with the Fend. Surge of Light, but it's not going to be enough. Cassia falls. Mundane Zebra in trouble as well. The connection is there. The quad kill will be the play from Archon, and they're going to continue to push this lane while getting ready for this objective push. Really, really nice turnaround there. The potions keeping everyone alive. Great CC there from Archon. And now they get a Punisher that's going to be moving straight onto a keep wall. See Hayes and Venser just picking up a camp while they can before they have to go back and defend this push. Level 13's about to be here for I Just Enjoy Breadman, so that will definitely help. Iron Skin going to bait the objective over the wall here. Wall is being shredded down as the Punisher goes down to about half health. There goes the wall. Cocoon goes out onto Johanna. There's the jump stun. Follow up from... Oh, look at that. Silence Arrow as well. Hogger with nowhere to go. Deckard with the silence... or the sleep onto 2. Very nice follow-up pick there from Archon, and they want to see if they can finish off this keep. Fatal Rampage pops the Essence. Canny going straight in there. Virtuoso, oh, can't quite find the first stun, but finds the second onto Canny. Nyquil in huge trouble. Johanna goes down. Ball Lightning getting a little bit of value there, but another 2 kills for Archon as they claim the keep. Our second objective of the game. Archon doing serious work here in the mid-game. As I fail to understand where the team is going. Top lane clear coming on through for I Just Enjoy Breadman. Tahaka getting this bottom camp started. Did Tahaka go Primal Rage? Yeah. Yeah. Primal Rage and Hero Stalker. And you see some camp pressure coming on through from Archon. They've got their level 16s. Getting ready for our next Arcane Punisher in the mid lane. We'll see if they can knock down this wall at all. That would definitely help out. We've got a camp pushing now in the mid with an extended wave. There's the Blessed Shield. Nyquil on the engage. Horta pulled into the backline. Little Bex is going to find the sleep onto 1. Slow things down. There's the silence onto Venser. Rain of Vengeance coming on out as well. Nice job recovering. I Just Enjoy Breadman. Looked like they were in a possible rough situation. Both teams spending basically all of their heroics for kill pressure and saves there. But this is going to be near a 3-level lead for Archon as they just slow siege this wall. Johanna moving on out, not going to find anything. Hogger has to deal with the bottom lane push now as the Khazra are causing us some trouble. That was a terrible one. Khazra in some trouble? No, it doesn't work either. We're going to workshop that one. Archon just laying on the macro pressure here. They do still have a Talontier advantage for a moment. I wonder if they're going to try to position aggressively. Right now, I Just Enjoy Breadman are being pretty sensibly worried as they go over to this left side camp. But with the top right Shaman claimed, they will be safe. So right now, I Just Enjoy Breadman are a little behind the curve on the path to level 16. They'll have it probably just a bit after this shrine activates. See what the soak looks like here. But Archon should get a little bit of a lead if they start this shrine up right away here. Looks like they're just putting a little bit of pressure on in the top lane. Sylvanas going to go ahead and start that up. 16s are in for the blue side. See if they want to contest this. They do have their ults available. No Hortapult, though. Hortapult has been used. Fatal Rampage getting a couple last hits there. Drag will not connect. There's the Cocoon out onto Johanna. JTR getting a quick hit onto the backline. Virtuoso without a tool now in these fights. Augur not quite getting the spin there as the drag is going to land onto Canny. Blessed Shield comes on out as well, and Dahaka is going to be the first to go down. JTR could not get the gust out in time. Stay a while and listen does not connect either, and I Just Enjoy Breadman picks up the kill and picks up control of this point, though only 5 more minions are needed for Archon. We'll see if they can poke in and grab a couple of those. Falstad is forced out here. Only 3 more minions. Can anyone get it? They're going to be in trouble here. Nightfall on the outside. Nice unstoppable, though, by Midnight Haze. JTR comes up from the top lane and grabs the objective, but Anubarak goes down. Turnaround, looking for JTR. This objective pushing through the mid. Might get the mid fort here, but it's already down to half. Augur on the bottom camp here is going to be discovered by JTR. Midnight Haze in the area as well. Mundane Zebra is going to be in some trouble. Camp goes over to Archon. Haze coming in with the save. There's a Blessed Shield from Nyquil trying to find the peel. Fatal Rampage gets the isolation off JTR with the dust into the corner. That was looking like a sure kill there for Archon, but a great rotation from I Just Enjoy Breadman. They get the saves. Looks like we've got a camp invade here. From the blue side, Decker just going to go ahead and scope this out with a potion. Camp does go over to I Just Enjoy Breadman. Little catapult stack in the top lane, nothing Augur can't handle. Augur showing in that lane. We'll see if there's going to be a collapse down here. Virtuoso, they're going for it. Venser is caught in the cocoon. Looking for a silence arrow, going to get it there, knock up stun, and there goes the Vala. Great hunt there from Virtuoso, picking up a timely kill and level 20s for Archon. Going to move to the final fort here, knocking that down while they have the chance. See what else they can do. Looks like they're moving around towards the bottom side. Gonna have to clear a little bit of a wave. Virtuoso in the area will be able to drop a beetle or two to grab some aggro. Ball is still down for 23 seconds. Michael gonna move up there. There's gonna be the lightning rod connection. Overall, not a ton of power to push into this. Archon is going to back away. Back away, pick up a camp. Do generally ahead on the map type things. Augur getting a bit of work done. Mundane Zebra a little bit spooked, sensing the pressure on the way. And rightly escapes. Shaman does go over to Archon. Right now we're 6 structures to 2. This is not over yet for I Just Enjoy Breadman. We're getting into the late game here. Punishers are worth a lot. Late game team fights are worth a lot as these lanes can be simply walked through in the late enough game. The constant catapult pressure is pretty annoying to deal with. Right now they only have 1 lane of that to deal with, but if this advantage continues, it could possibly be more. Shrine is activating. We've got the Frozen Punisher coming on out in the bottom lane. Back Shaman camp is going to be the focus. As we see that picked up. Nubarak just keeping an eye on things, wanting to know the movements of I Just Enjoy Breadman. Archon on the way to the objective. I Just Enjoy Breadman is going to have their 20s, though. So it will at least be an even talent tier fight. And a very, very important objective. Just the slow going to be denied there by the unstoppable of Virtuoso. Dahaka in the top lane right now is actually going to be threatening core. Going to be trying to ferry that Shaman camp into the core. Dahaka is now going to dig on down to join the fight. Fatal Rampage wants to find a drag. There's the Cocoon coming out onto the Cassia. There's Blessed Shield as well. Dahaka able to get away. There's Deckard with the sleep onto 2. Silence Arrow coming on out onto the back line. Augur in some trouble here. Mundane Zebra is going to be healed up by the phase shift, but the contagion lands onto, I think, 3 different heroes there. All the ults are down on the side of Archon. Horda pulled into the back from Mundane Zebra, not going to find the pin. But a lot of ults still available. We've got the Ball Lightning, we've got the Rain of Vengeance. I just enjoy Breadman looking to pick up this objective. Damage flying around. Virtuoso in some trouble here. There's the no control. Gonna find that kill. Mundane Zebra wants this hit on a Midnight Haze. Gets away. But look at the top lane. There's catapults on the core. 45% now. 35%. Falstad gonna come on through. JTR in range, but Canny is here as well. Gonna barrel roll out. I think Falstad dies here. Yep. 29% on the core, though. With that push. I just enjoy Breadman. They're running low on options, but they've got the stagger kill onto Falstad, and Nubarak is still down for 30 seconds. Blessed Shield comes on out. This could be huge. Dahaka in trouble is going to have to tunnel away, pop the limited essence, and Fatal Rampage survives. Ooh, that could have been trouble there for Archon for sure. Frozen Punisher is over the wall, down to about half health here. Michael gonna step up, they're gonna pick up this keep. See how much more they can get. Falstad is down, and Nubarak is just coming back now. Good bait coming out from Dahaka. Just enjoy Breadman. They're gonna start to move onto the core. Their Punisher is not super healthy. This is a risky play. Silence comes on out here. There's Cocoon onto Hogger. Virtuoso able to get away. Polymorph out onto the Deckard, and Deckard Kane is down. Fatal Rampage in serious trouble. There goes Dahaka as the core is low. Punisher is still shelling away here. I just enjoy Breadman going to be pushed away from the core by the Gust. Venser is getting stunned and taken down. There goes Vala, but the core is so low. And there it is. What a comeback from I Just Enjoy Breadman, who pick up our first win of the series. GG. Incredible stuff. The late game push, the Frozen Punisher getting the job done there for I Just Enjoy Breadman. Top lane pressure, Falstad committing. Getting the core down to 29, but it was not enough. Very, very close one. Exciting one for game number 1 here. Taking a look at the stats, we had Vala, Venser, 77,500 there for I Just Enjoy Breadman. Midnight Haze on the Sylvanas, 53k for Archon. Bring up the talent screen for those who are interested. We'll close out the prediction here. And we'll get ready for game number 2. Fantastic. Lovely, lovely, fantastic. All right, folks. We're going to take a short break as we wait for our next lobby. I'm going to get myself some water. When we come back, it's going to be game number 2. I Just Enjoy Breadman versus Archon. Sit tight. Alrighty, welcome back. We're setting up here for game number 2 between I Just Enjoy Breadman and Archon. A little bit of a thriller there on Infernal Shrines. Archon was controlling it most of the way. The big fight on the bottom shrine goes the way of I Just Enjoy Breadman. They save their core in the top lane and surge on through for the victory. Very nicely done. What can I say? You get the opportunity in that late game and you capitalize. Well executed. We're going to be going here to Towers of Doom, here for game number 2 at the behest of I Just Enjoy Breadman. They're going to be looking to close it out here as Archon looks to even it up. Let them know that I'm all ready to go. They can go at their leisure. The drink is getting all condensated on the bottom. Delicious. What are you doing? What are you doing? Making noise.
Doom.
Keep going. Come on. It's out here banging on my closet doors. Here we are, game number 2. be swapping that first pick over to Archon as we see the Medivh ban once again. See if there's any major change here. There goes the Stukov. We are at the point in the season these teams are well documented. They've got a series against each other already. There's lots and lots of data there, so I don't imagine there's going to be a terrible alteration in strategies or ban strategies at this point, but we will see. Notably, Uther remains open from previous bans. As we see Fatal Rampage going back to the Dahaka here. See if I just enjoy Breadman. They want to get that Brightwing back. Maybe get that Hogger back. See what their strategy is on towers. You always got to watch out for stuff like Vikings, too. Vikings is an opportunity. We're just going to go with what you know. Hayes is back on the Brightwing, Venser with the Vala. See if Archon wants to switch it up at all. They've already banned a Nubarak. So they're definitely changing the tank out. They're going to go for the Johanna steal, and they're taking Mephisto early. Okay. Mephisto here from Midnight Haze. Virtuoso switches to Johanna. You don't think of Mephisto as much on Towers of Doom, but it's still the same sort of situation. You're sort of attacking from outside the point, blinking into the back line, causing problems. I just enjoy Breadman. See what they want to remove here. I think Hanzo would be pretty good for Archon. They're going to get rid of Maiev. Maiev will be removed. Archon, they're looking at the Vala Brightwing, and they're going to get rid of the Chromie. Chromie is pretty good into Mephisto. Turns out when the target is going to be exactly in one spot at a very predictable time, Chromie's pretty good at capitalizing on that. Hogger's up, Cassia's up from the last comp. If I just enjoy Breadman was just wanting to rebuild what they had. Or if you take a Leoric here. We're going to go Falstad Diablo. Canny is going to snipe that Falstad NyQuil with the Diablo. So a little bit more aggro with that Diablo pick. Looking to find the Mephisto. I was wondering if it was maybe going to be a Stitches to abuse the Mephisto blinking in. It's going to be the Diablo. Archon, they're going to go Greymane Deckard. Little Bex is going to go back to the Deckard. JTR, with no Falstad available, taking the Greymane instead. A little bit of burst to follow up on the Mephisto poke. Just enjoy Breadman. Leoric could be interesting. I feel like the Hogger is still fine. We'll see what they want to go with. Blaze is up as well. It's a nice follow-up for Diablo. See what they want to do here. It's going to be Malthael. I kind of shrugged off Malthael in my head. I mean, the double soak is there. It's fine. The matchup into Dahaka is not that bad. I'm just not sure how you get to Deckard or Mephisto here with the Malthael. I guess they'll let me know. Midnight Haze, thank you so much for the follow. Doing well so far. Glad I'm here to cast you. Okay. Let's get into game number 2 here. Loading on up once again. Towers of Doom. Looking at these two teams. There's a couple X factors here that got through. Diablo got through. Mephisto got through. This is going to be an interesting one. See how these comps are going to clash as we jump into game.
Prepare yourself for battle.
Let's do it.
Heroes.
Game number 2 on the left and the blue, we have I Just Enjoy Breadman. Hayes is on the Brightwing. NyQuil is playing Diablo. Venser on the Falstad. Canny playing the Vala. Oh, there was a switcheroo there. And Mundane Zebra is on the Malthael. There was a switch. I didn't see it.
The battle begins.
On the right in the red, it is Archon. Fatal Rampage on the Dahaka. Littlebeck's on the Deckard. Virtuoso is playing Johanna. Midnight Haze on the Mephisto. And JTR is playing Greymane.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Vala going with the W quest this time. Multi-shot setup. Falstad has the Qs, looking for an early stack and gets nothing. Nice split there from Archon. Johanna going to be looking for globes with that Laws of Hope level 1 quest. And Dahaka is going to be stacking up health with that tissue regeneration. Mundane Zebra taking some early hits. This nice polymorph is going to deny JTR from going any further. Matthew getting a quick heal as Hayes heads on down to the bottom lane. Drew also going to get a quick dismount there. So pretty, not expecting a ton of early fireworks here. Neither team is really built for dive. I mean, Mephisto Greymane can go in, but Johanna's dive in the early going is not tremendous. Vala Falstad can follow up on a Diablo engage, but this map is... these lanes are pretty wide. It can be difficult, aside from maybe the mid lane, to get a good Diablo engage here. So I'm expecting most of the fighting to go on around the altars. See, I just enjoy Breadman picking up their sappers. Archon not too far behind. Malthael continuing to double soak. The speed of Malthael will outstrip the speed of Dahaka here. So that'll be something for Archon to worry about. So we see the sappers go ahead and beat down here in the bottom lane. Good clear here from Archon. Their sappers are still, you know, there's one still kicking around there. So neither team going to get the Merc camp value into the wall. Doing a good job of preparing here, as both teams have their level 4s. Nyquil going to get caught in the root there. Nice cleanse from Hayes is going to allow Diablo to move away. JTR going to be caught and taken down. Greymane fully committed. Nice job by Brightwing to secure that save. Nice drag. Slow onto Venser. Falstad is able to barrel roll away without too much problem. And our first triple ultra phase of the game is coming on through. Mundane Zebra picking up the top sapper camp in the meantime, so Dahaka gonna have to deal with that. Fatal Rampage. Gonna find the quick drag, try to pull one away. Brightwing actually going down there in the bottom lane. Unexpected pick timing. Especially from this Archon team. Very nicely done. That should allow them to control the bottom altar. Falstad actually going for the right side channel here for I Just Enjoy Breadman. Fatal Rampage could be in a bit of trouble. Pops the essence as JTR jumps on in. And Falstad is actually going to be the one to go down here. I Just Enjoy Breadman over eager on that one. And will simply turn into a trade up here in the top lane. Archon with the 2-for-1 on these objective channels. More kills than I expected. I was expecting, honestly, 0-0 at this point of the game, but we are at 3 kills total. Nice job in finding those out of position and punishing on both sides. Nicely done. Got a gank opportunity. Possibly just an invade opportunity. JTR going to start this up. Archon trying to get a little cheeky here. Nyquil is actually gonna check. Nice scouting there from Nyquil. But will Diablo be able to get over the wall? There it is. Shadow Charge comes on out. Canny and Hayes are here, and we're going to have a full-blown fight right now. Midnight Haze in trouble as Canny getting in those autos. Diablo going to be the first to go down here. So Mephisto is really being zoned away here. Malthael is actually the next to fall, though. Archon with a successful invasion. Nicely done. Sappers will be taking down the top portion of that wall. Well done. And that's 5 kills. 5 more than my predicted 0. Hell, what do I know, eh? What do I know? Sapper's going to be started up here on the right as we have a solo bottom lane altar phase. I just enjoy Breadman pushing out the bottom lane a little bit here. The altars get ready to spawn. Top lane Sapper camp is up and available. We're going to see if Malthael goes and deals with that. Mundane Zebra. Thinking about it. Yeah. No. Gonna start to head on down. Both teams just trying to control vision. Possibly wait it out to their level 10s. It's Virtuoso gonna force an interrupt there from NyQuil. Dahaka gonna be forced back in the mid there for like Malthael and Falstad. Midnight Haze getting some good damage there onto the back line. This little Beck starts the channel. Canny was thinking about going in, but thinks better of it. And Archon picks up another set of 4 shots. Big splash there from JTR is going to put Venser and Candy low. Cursed Bullet, you hear that come out, that means heroics are online here for Archon. You saw that Cursed Bullet. It is Stay While and Listen, Durance of Hate, Blessed Shield, and Isolation. Diablo could be in a spot of trouble. Minus 35 healing, but the phase shift is enough all the same. I just enjoy Breadman. We got the Last Rites, we got the Apocalypse, Reign of Vengeance, Mighty Gust, and the Blink Heal. Fatal Rampage in the area is going to see Mundane Zebra. See if JTR wants to head on up there and help this battle. Right Wing going to try to make this a 2v1. There it is. Polymorph comes out. We'll see if Dahaka can survive long enough. Falstad flying up to the top lane. Diablo on the way as well. And we're going to have a full-on 3v3. Unstoppable Johanna onto the point here. Mundane Zebra gets the reposition as Diablo dives in. There's the Last Rites going to get the final hit there onto Greymane. And I just enjoy Breadman. Comes out ahead, grabs the camp, grabs the kill. And they're going to be pushing down the top lane.
The altars rise again.
Sapper's going to be stopped, but they will ultimately connect with the tower. A double bottom lane altar phase is next. Sapper's started here on the left. And map control is looking like it's starting to move in the blue team's direction here. Right now we see Midnight Haze in the bottom lane looking to get that going. Haze channeling the top side. Apoc comes on out, is going to not interrupt the bottom lane. Mephisto grabs the channel there, so it's just going to be a 1-for-1. That is pretty helpful here for Archon, remaining 8 ahead on these shots. Sapper camp started up here. Trying really hard not to jump the camera. I can't tell if it's a game issue. It's something about moving my mouse right and then right-clicking. It bothers me greatly. Because I don't think it's my mouse. Anyway, Sapper's pushed down the bottom lane here. Midnight Haze trying to create a little bit of space. Get these Sappers to connect, but it looks like that's not going to be the opportunity. Polymorph comes out. Mighty Gust by Venser into the pushing them into the back line. Reign of Vengeance comes on out. Canny is really, really low there, is being forced to escape here. Venser is chasing out Midnight Haze in the background. Little Bex with the Stay a While and Listen. Traps NyQuil for now. Diablo trying to find a way back in there. Gets a little bit of healing to start to back away. Deckard Root is going to connect as well as the drag, but JTR is too low to go back in. And Archon will not pick up the kill there. Malthael did fall. We'll be on the way back for our next altar. Virtuoso going to get flipped and stunned. Going to force out the Iron Skin there. Nice drag out onto Dahaka. Cursed Bullet comes in. Can NyQuil stay alive long enough? Yes. Haze has the save. Malthael on the way here. Durance of Hate comes on out. Will not connect. Little Bex going to be interrupted. There is the combo onto the back line, but Midnight Haze able to move away. Blessed Shield is going to be next. Big stun there from Canny. Archon is trying to move back and reposition. Fatal Rampage going to duck under with those tunneling claws. Midnight Haze in huge trouble here. Mephisto is down. Silence comes on out. Nyquil is going to get healed once again. That feast, is that Feast on Fear? That's not even Feast on Fear. That's just the W build with the Soul Shield. Really nicely done. I just enjoy Breadman picking up a couple kills, and now they're going to be able to push a couple of alternate lanes. Great, great work. Both damage dealers down. There's not an awful lot that Archon can do in this position. Nyquil going to reposition their way on out of there. Top has already taken a little bit of damage. Mid has already taken a little bit of damage. I just enjoy Breadman picks up another decisive teamfight victory. This could be the beginnings of a 6 cap here. They're certainly preparing for it. Canny on the bottom side camp. Mundane Zebra locks in the top sapper camp here for the blue side. Archon working on the right side sappers. 16s are about to come on through for I Just Enjoy Breadman, as they have closed the core health gap to 4 points. But we have our next triple altar phase. Fatal Rampage getting a little bit low there. This would be a last rites situation, except Dahaka can just go underground and deny it. So Mundane Zebra just gonna whittle down Dahaka to the point where Fatal Rampage has to back out. Sappers coming on through, all three gonna connect with this tower. Very, very good timing. Mid tower actually going down as well, so this could be 6 shots here. This is gonna be a lot of pressure. Top lane going down at the same time. They didn't even get a team fight victory in their 6 capping. Fatal Rampage on the top side. There's Venser getting the pushback onto Fatal Rampage. There are single shots going into the core right now. Archon have to find their way to one of these points. Canny and Nyquil are going to try to defend for as long as possible. APOC combo comes on out to buy some time. Extra shots here into the core. We're down to 12. Durance of Fate on the background is going to be denied by the Rain of Vengeance, but Venser is still going to fall. Bottom is starting to fall here. Extra shots into the core. JTR forced to back away, but Greymane can't roll fast enough. Tower is down. Right side shots are going through. That's 7 into the core here. Only 2 core health remain. Unbelievable turnaround here for I Just Enjoy Breadman, taking 26 core health off in 1 phase. Virtuoso being chased away. There's the drag from Fatal Rampage. Last rites is in. The shields from the potion are enough. The boss is now a win condition. Greymane is still down. They know it too. Fatal Rampage has to keep an eye out.
I knew I could do that. I've opened my tunnel as well.
Virtuoso going to be forced to back away. Mundane Zebra checking all the bushes here as top tower is being taken back by Archon. Bottom tower going to be the focus here for I Just Enjoy Breadman. Nyquil taking some hits as this minion wave just can't seem to get in range. Archon comes on down for the defense. Sappers also a possible win condition, but they'd have to go through some towers first. This is the 3rd time this week that a game has nearly ended on our 2nd triple altar phase. The other 2 times it did end. This one was 2 shots away from ending on triple altar phase. Amazing. Now we've got a double altar phase on the top lane. A cap on either of these would be a win. Right here for I Just Enjoy Breadman. And that means that Archon has to position aggressively here on the left side. They're fighting for their tournament lives right now. Drag comes out on Diablo. There's the Durance of Fate going to land onto the background. There's the combo coming on out from Diablo. Isolation not going to land there. Virtuoso is low. Runs over a super potion though. Haze channeling in the background will be interrupted. Midnight Haze gets low here. The boss is wailing away. Dahaka is going to go down. Virtuoso being chased on out of there. Mundane Zebra is trying to get the back cap here. Virtuoso forced to go back in, looking for a shield glare. Not going to get it. GG has been called. That is going to be it. I Just Enjoy Breadman with the 2-0 victory is moving on in the playoffs. Wow, an explosive victory there. I just enjoy Breadman, nearly putting it away on the second triple altar phase. But from that point on, it was Archon needed to make miracles happen, and they just couldn't quite get there. Congratulations to I Just Enjoy Breadman. They will be moving on to the semifinals. Taking a look at the damage, pretty even all around. Malthael, Vala, and Falstad all a little over 40,000 hero damage. It was JTR on the Greymane just getting ahead of Midnight Haze there on hero damage for Archon. Take a look at the talents, and we'll see if we can get ourselves a winner's interview.
Hello there.
Hello.
It's a two-man interview.
2 people in the interview. I'm joined by NyQuil and Mundane Zebra. Congratulations on the 2-0.
Thank you.
Very nicely executed there. Looking at Infernal Shrines, you got the Hogger pick. You got, seemed like you got a pretty solid comp there. Was there anything, were there any picks denied to you? Any surprises there in that draft?
I was pretty surprised at the Medivh ban. I don't know why they did that.
True.
You, Zebra?
I mean, it's just Venser's Medivh is kind of overrated. I think people should stop banning that against us for sure.
I mean, I think both these teams have a good idea of what each other want, and banned some pretty relevant heroes. I'm not sure what else there was to the question.
Okay, yeah, I mean, just both comps seemed like stuff, pretty standard stuff, things that you would run in any given situation.
Yeah,
So
I think both teams were happy with what we got. We were a little bit funky on the DPS duo. I don't think we ran too much Cassia Vala together at the same time. But otherwise, we were pretty comfortable.
I've been seeing a lot of Vala as a solo backliner with an extra bruiser thrown in there, so I was a little surprised to see the Cassia. But, I mean, in terms of, backliners that don't need a ton of extra healing, Cassia is definitely one of them. So I thought that made sense there. But do you feel like the Cassia made the fighting a little bit different than you're used to? Were there any adjustments you had to make with team fights with that Vala Cassia?
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly because Canny didn't do any damage whatsoever, so it kind of felt like we were 4v5.
Exactly.
No, I'm kidding, but
I think I was a little bit shaken off on how far I could engage away from and know that we were safely going to have the damage to kill the target with Blessed. I think I was going for plays that were a little bit too far away a lot.
Okay.
A little bit of my unfamiliarity there.
Well, the early game definitely Archon had the control there. A lot of, I think we were 6 structures to 2 at one point. But, I mean, you found the opportunity. Late game, moved down to the bottom lane with the Frozen Punisher. Were you expecting Falstad to try to commit to that core in the top lane? I was like, oh, geez, that might just be a backdoor core. It looked like at least one was already backing there. But were you just backing to clear the catapults and then just happened to find Falstad, or did you sort of feel that coming?
we saw him on map, so we knew it was coming. We were already prepared.
Okay.
We thought it was gonna, or at least I thought he was gonna end, but he just got solo killed by Brightwing. So good job to Hayes on that one.
Yeah, we were not sure if they could end or not. It was an extremely scary moment. We just knew that we had to commit to the shrine and pray that we could stop the backdoor, because otherwise we just have no play to ever win the game there. They're always going to have that backdoor threat.
Well, it was definitely a push to the finish there. You find a couple of picks on the edge. Really well done. I mean, I was doing some Storm Division, just watching similar type of pushes there. You just get a late game Punisher, you find a couple picks, and the core is yours. Well turned around there in game number 1. Game number 2, quite more of an explosive turnaround, we'll say.
Yeah.
Archon gets up a couple of points there, but going into the last triple altar phase there, I was noticing that all the towers were sort of primed for a 6 cap. Were you surprised that you were able to get that 6 cap without a major team fight?
I was a bit surprised. I think Zebra was like 5 head, seeing it 3 years in advance and playing the 5D chess.
I mean, that's why we wanted the Malthael, is because the Hawkeye can never really fight Malthael until very, very late game. So we wanted to pick Malthael for that matchup and go for the top camps, which you saw a lot of.
Mm-hmm.
And we wanted to get that top fort low so that we could potentially get extra pressure in the top side, and I mean we executed well on that. The Hawkeye had a really hard time going mid in result to that Malthael counter pick, so Falstad was able to do his thing there, and yeah, I mean after whittling all 3 towers down, we were able to just get. They just didn't know what to do.
I would say in general. Sorry, you can go.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at it happening. It's like it's almost like a third priority type thing was control of the top lane, but it was I thought it was a really good display of how top lane control, if you can get it in that spot, can lead to that kind of situation. Like it's like, oh, look at that, the wall's gone, and hey, now the fort's down to half health. It's like, no, this is something that the enemy now has to start to deal with. And it looked like Archon just couldn't find a way to split and deal with that. It was really nicely played.
Thank you. I would say overall, yeah, I was gonna say overall that game, we were coming off the high of like winning a game that we probably didn't deserve to win, and we got a draft where we had just 5 comforts. Personally, on the Diablo, I was just extremely happy. I felt like I could never die, and it turned out that way. So I was able to be very aggressive, and then just so many things clicked into place. So many little plays just went well and added up to that grand finale with the 6 cap.
Speaking of that Diablo, I thought just based on the ages, I was just like, oh, we're getting feast on fear healing, but it wasn't. It was just W's going out over and over, waves of healing coming on back. I'm not sure. I think I still have the stats up. Did you even have a death there?
Yeah, you had one.
Might have
just
had
the
one
one,
early.
just the one. But
yeah, we took a
like
bit of a silly
you were
fight.
the focus of a lot of that kill pressure, and you just stayed alive. Nicely done by you. Nicely done by Hayes there.
Hayes is a god.
Yeah, Hayes carried us pretty fucking hard in that match. Not gonna lie.
Well, that means you get to move on to face Phoenix Rising Esports, who recently took it over Big Push Power. Is that a matchup you're looking forward to? Any previous history with that team, prior to this season?
I just have 2 words for that series. Easy clap. And yeah.
Easy clap to PRE has been called. Nicely.
Anything Nyquil has to say?
This is one of the few teams going into playoffs that I was like, I'm a little tiny bit scared that they could really just pull up an upset on us, because looking back at it, they got a win off of us on like one of our favorite maps on Dragonshire back early in the season. Golden just looked really good in the Dehaka that game. He is a player that I've just known for a while. I like the guy. He kind of smurfed on us, and I don't want a repeat of that game. But otherwise, I mean, I think we're the stronger team. I think we just need to like show up and not tilt and get good drafts and not give over Dehaka and Dragonshire. I think we got it in the bag, but we can't take it too lightly either.
Well, it's going to be a cool series. That's, it is best of 5 rounds, so it's not something it's not a quick 2-0 loss sort of situation. So if you feel like you've got a more consistent upper hand, then maybe the series will tilt in your favor.
Could be.
Well, congratulations on the 2-0 here tonight. Any closing shout outs here?
Not for me.
Shout out to Aragonis, the Dark Wolf, for being a legend. That's
fantastic. All. You heard it here, Aragonis. Been in chat the whole time, checking you out. So shout out to you. Shout out to you for casting as well. Picking up a lot of stuff for me lately. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming on by. Mundane Zebra and NyQuil. Once again, congrats on moving forward in the playoffs, and we'll be looking forward to seeing you in the next round.
Thanks. Have a good night, big guy.
See ya.